Picture this: a routine day at Toronto's bustling subway system takes a terrifying turn when a dedicated TTC employee falls victim to a stabbing right at Dundas Station. It's the kind of incident that shakes our sense of safety in public spaces and makes us rethink the everyday commute we often take for granted. But here's where it gets controversial. This attack occurred on the very day that new police patrols were announced for the TTC lines, prompting questions about whether these measures are truly effective or just a band-aid on deeper issues. Let's dive into the details and explore what happened, why it matters, and what it might mean for riders like you and me. Toronto police are actively investigating the unsettling events that unfolded at the Dundas Subway Station on Wednesday afternoon. According to a social media update from TPS Operations, the alleged stabbing took place around 1:10 p.m. at the station located on Dundas Street East, near the intersection with Yonge Street. Officers on the scene quickly responded to reports of the incident, locating the victim who had suffered stab wounds. They also apprehended a male suspect right there at the station. In a swift and coordinated effort, Toronto paramedics transported both the injured victim and the suspect to a nearby hospital. Toronto EMS provided reassurance to local news outlet CP24, confirming that neither individual was in life-threatening condition. This is a small mercy in what could have been a far worse tragedy, highlighting how emergency responders play a crucial role in mitigating the aftermath of such violent acts. Adding a personal layer to this story, TTC CEO Mandeep Lali revealed in a heartfelt post on X, formerly Twitter, that the person who was stabbed is indeed one of the organization's valued employees. "We are deeply disturbed by the violent attack on one of our employees at Dundas Station today," Lali expressed. "This is an unacceptable act against someone dedicated to serving our customers and our city. Our thoughts are with our employee and their loved ones, and we wish them a full and speedy recovery." Lali went on to emphasize that safety remains the TTC's utmost priority. Interestingly, this incident happened just as the TTC announced that Toronto police would begin regular patrols on the subway system. The CEO noted that the organization is collaborating closely with law enforcement to hold perpetrators accountable and to prevent future occurrences. "Violence has no place on the TTC," Lali firmly stated, underscoring a zero-tolerance approach that many of us would applaud, but does it go far enough? As part of the ongoing investigation, police have increased their presence in the area to maintain order and gather evidence. Consequently, the TTC has temporarily adjusted service on Line 1, the Yonge-University line, with trains bypassing the Dundas Station stop. This disruption affects commuters who rely on this hub, serving as a reminder of how one event can ripple out to impact the daily lives of thousands. For beginners navigating Toronto's transit system, understanding these lines means recognizing that Line 1 is the backbone of the city's subway network, connecting key areas like downtown Toronto and the University of Toronto, a vital artery that, when interrupted, forces riders to seek alternatives like buses or walking. And this is the part most people miss. While announcements of police patrols sound promising, skeptics might wonder if they're a reaction to rising crime rather than a proactive solution. Is violence on public transit truly on the rise, or is it just more reported? Some argue that overcrowding and underfunding contribute to these issues, turning what should be a safe mode of transportation into a hotspot for trouble. Others counter that such measures are essential steps toward better security. What do you think? Does this incident highlight the need for more comprehensive safety reforms in Toronto's TTC system, or is it an isolated event that the new patrols will soon address? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree that violence has no place on the TTC, or do you see this as part of a broader systemic problem? Let's discuss.